How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic on the Sith Warrior. We got a favor or two now. Ord Mantell, Field Marshal Hedda Cole, and the Hidden Chain are attacking targets all across the galaxy, including the Republic world of Ord Mantell. The Arbiter of the Mandalorians, Jakaya Ordo, has asked you to put an end to the assault before it's too late. To operate in Republic turf, you'll need local contacts. You received a tip that a Mantellian bureaucrat may be open to working with Imperial representatives. Go to his office in Kessan's Landing and arrange a meeting.
Of course the coward's not here. So much for that open door policy Gam's been going on about.
Ha! How does he come up with this stuff? And how do people keep falling for it?
He always thinks he can wait out the consequences. He's not dodging us this time.
Don't worry. He's gotta come back eventually.
I'm not waiting around all day. I say if he doesn't come back soon, we go looking for him.
And where would you go to search for Gam?
Hey! What in blazes are you doing here?
Do you think you have a chance against me?
Probably not. But I'm not gonna just roll over for you either. What do you want?
Yep, that's all. Help me do that and I'll walk away. No, I'm not walking away. What are you talking about? What's your tone? If you want to keep your heads, you will help me find Gizmo Gam.
Ha 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 ha! Get in line. If we knew where he was, you think we'd be standing around here like idiots?
Tell me something that can help me find Gam, and you'll live to see another day. Refuse and die. Choose wisely.
What a great offer.
Look, we don't want any trouble. If we knew where to find Gam, we'd tell you. If you let us walk out of here alive, then we can tell you where he likes to hang around. Try the cantina or grill speeder shop. Even if he's not there, someone's probably seen him.
Can we go?
Oh my goodness, that face. Just get out of my sight before I change my mind. What's with the face? I was hoping that every time I cut back to him, his face was even more screwed up. It just, where the hell did she come from? Just popped out of the ground, didn't you, Lana Beniko?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah,
Haven't gone anywhere.
That's right. I didn't even have her. She wasn't even summoned. Just popped out of the ground. Oh, okay. You want to go to the club? Let's go to the club. That's why. It's club time. Time to drink.
The Republic doesn't do squat to help take care of this place. Why do we bother paying for their protection?
You said it. Can't remember the last time they helped keep my scrapyard open.
Heard some strangers have been snooping around Port Granost. Think the Republic will do anything about that?
Don't see why they would. They haven't used that supply depot in years.
Got a party of one up there.
Hey, Emmy. Next time that crook Gizmo darkens my doorstep, lock him in the chiller. His tab is longer than a Wookiee's leg, and it's time to pay up.
I was able to catch that just by standing there. Okay. To operate on Republic turf, you attempted to meet with the local bureaucrat, Gizmo Gam, but found his angry constituents, who provided a list of places where Gizmo tends to hide. Look for Gizmo in various locations throughout Ardak Point. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's it. Cook it up. I'll be clapping too. Oh, I'd love to. Well, actually, I don't know what that is. Maybe I should find out what it is before I commit, but I could definitely use something on the barbecue. Alright, so where to go over here? How do I... Is there a back street? Nope. This kind of reminds me of where I'm up to in Tatooine. On Knights of the Old Republic. It's a big old town like this. Except in the desert and during the day.
Wish I knew where the Vornells ended up.
Alright, so... over here... Over here we go.
It's a steal, he said. The investment opportunity of a lifetime, he said. I swear, Gizmo, when I get my hands on you and Liss.
Liss. Who's this Liss you speak of? Just a dude dressed in black with my two lightsabers.
Did you hear? Sestri's missing. Her husband hasn't seen her for weeks. Really strange. I never thought she'd just up and leave, especially with her pa where he is.
Gizmo paid me a pile of credits not to tell anyone where he was. I told him if someone comes along with a better offer, I'm taking it. He's been hiding out in the Leggett Lounge, seediest place on Ord Mantell. You better move fast. He's more slippery than a fleek eel.
Alright, the way this is going down is a big... I don't think... it should be like, you come over here, you identify her, and you hang out by the lamppost. You start raving by the lamppost, because that's what you do out here, and then you overhear this, not you walk up right to her face, and and don't say a thing and just stare them both out, and they just carry on like, oh, let's just reveal some details. Star Wars: The Old Republic, you could have at least had us hanging out down by the bushes, or something like that. Anyway. Leggett Lounge is where we go. Oh, is that Astromech a loudspeaker?
I told you it wouldn't be ready until tomorrow, Nolan. We talked about this, remember? These things take time. You gotta have patience and put some trust in old Gizmo.
Confirmed.
Oh, jeez. How did you find me? I mean, why would you want to find me? Who hired you? Which coward sent you to do their dirty work?
What have you done to anger so many?
Don't listen to them. They're all talk. A few investments don't turn out the way they hoped, and they get all bent out of shape. You'd think I'd cost them their life savings or something. So,
pulling face?
What can I do for you? Need something fast? Credits? Something to take the edge off? A hush-hush ride out of Kessen's Landing? Whatever you can dream of, I've got it all.
What are the options? I've received reports about that Republic forces are planning to assault near here. I intend to stop it. If enemy forces want to attack the area, what are the local high-value targets? I need information about the area. And you will provide it.
Absolutely! After one tiny little favor, of course. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and all that. Normally this place is last on the Republic's list of priorities, but for some reason a few of my most recent business enterprises caught the attention of SIS. They've got agents following me around every corner. I've been laying low while they sniff around, but I gotta get out there among the people if you want information. You get those agents off my back, and I'll get you every last scrap of information you're looking for.
This better not be a trick, or you'll be adding one more to the list of people who want your head.
No tricks! Just two people having each other's backs. That's so rare nowadays, you know? I'm going to assume you've been to my office already. If you head back there, you can pick up a few toys to help you root out where those busybodies are hiding. Once you find them, make sure they can never bother me again. If you catch my meaning, signal me with this when the job's done, and I'll meet you at my office. Pleasure doing business with you!
Why didn't I just force choke him? GameolioDan? With a loose tongue and even looser morals, GameolioDan was once the most hated man on Oradam Village Council. He never met with constituents, and not one of his proposals ever passed. All were voted down by his colleagues, who accused Gam of only advocating for projects that would line his own pockets. Gam's ability to avoid consequences became even more apparent after he was apprehended by a Republic task force charged with rooting out corruption on Ord Mantell. Although Gam's charges were severe, enlisting Republic soldiers to help him traffic spice through Oradam to surrounding villages, the Republic was more concerned with stopping criminal activity that benefited the Mantellian separatist movement. Gam's punishment was widely considered a slap on the wrist, a paltry fine, and the order to step down from his council position. Shortly after his resignation, Gam moved away from Oradam. After the war where the separatists came to an end, Republic surveillance of the area dropped off significantly. Gam's former council associates were surprised when he didn't return to take advantage of the situation. Some wonder whether he found easier folks to swindle, or if he finally ran into consequences he couldn't escape. Or if it doesn't give us what we want, that could come to pass. Unless we come back and he's gone. He'll buy himself a little bit of time, but not much. So we're here for gizmos. Where's the gizmos at? Ah. Listening device. This device doesn't seem like the kind of thing that's entirely legal to use in the Republic. Plant listening devices all around. That's right, just keep looking that way. Just the Sith Lord playing devices as he does. Just a standard day in Ord Mantell.
Don't forget about the...
Oh. One down. I have a droid like you on my ship. Actually, can I still use him? I don't think I can. 2VR8. Dropped out of contact while you're frozen in carbonite. His current whereabouts are unknown. Yeah. There's a few of them like that, isn't there? I've got all these. I wonder if I should do these at some point. Does it make sense to do these still? Considering I got them so long ago. I know I'm almost at the end of current content, or up to date with content.
Dropping off supplies for Ko and her cronies at the...
Might be something that I can do sort of when we're waiting for new content to come out. Even though I've got more than enough stuff to do. Got my Jedi Knight series and all that.
Going to recommend permanent surveillance. We leave this place too long without a babysitter, things will go sour fast.
Who is that? Who is that voice? What is that voice? Oh, what the hell? It's Anakin Skywalker's pod racer. Same model anyway. Or actually similar model. I don't think I had all that on it. It's been a while since I watched The Phantom Menace. Alright, so up here.
Sorry, friend. We're about to lock up for the day.
Oh, I don't need much of your time. I have a cargo transport outside that's low on hydraulic fluid. A simple fix for you, yes?
Sure. Hydraulic fluid. That's, around here somewhere?
Gizmo was right. You're SIS.
You think we're SIS? Don't know what gave you that idea, friend, but, we're just mechanics.
I'm sure the Separatists here would be happy to know the Republic is spying on them.
Whoa, there's no need for all that. If you just, now!
Crazy. You're crazy. Curious. What would... If I had Theron Shan out right now, what would he say? Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's for the good of the greater good. Maybe nothing would change. He'd say nothing. Reputation would decrease.
That's not necessary.
What are you doing here, Krovos?
Funny. I was just wondering the same thing.
Your new friend was very concerned about your presence in Kessen's Landing.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't play games, Krovos. Tell me why you're here.
Show some respect, and I would be glad to enlighten you. There is a healthy dose of dissidence in this part of Ord Mantell. A separatist movement that's been dormant for years is beginning to stir. This man supplies those separatists with rations, weapons, whatever they need. For his trouble, an anonymous benefactor pays him offensively large sums of credits.
That is an absurd and frankly a reprehensible accusation. I serve everyone to the absolute best of my ability.
Your benefactor works for me. The Empire has many vigilant servants in every corner of Ord Mantell. When you reached out to your contact, inquiring about the size of the ransom the Empire would pay for such an infamous visitor, word passed quickly to me.
That's not... You can't...
You little worm. I've killed for less than this.
I know. I know. It was stupid. What was I supposed to do? You bust down my door, start sniffing around. I couldn't turn down such a well-timed opportunity.
If I were to be perfectly honest, I appreciate the fact that you were so eager to take advantage of this situation. But I would hate for all that I have invested on Ord Mantell to go to waste due to one man's greed and stupidity. I have also received reports that the rift among the Mandalorians is spreading in a way that threatens the Empire's interests across the galaxy. I will not allow these hidden chain Mandalorians to disrupt what I have built here. Together, you and I will ensure they meet a swift end.
I'm here because my allies asked me to take care of this. It has nothing to do with the Empire.
Have you not been listening? It has everything to do with the Empire. I have a vested interest in the network of resources and information that has been established here. I will see to its preservation myself. With my help, we can put an end to this distraction quickly and return to our business, without destroying years of work. We will require assistance from local agents sympathetic to our interests.
Me? You want my help? I thought my part was finished.
Are you saying you are of no use to us?
You make a very convincing argument. And anyway, I reckon that Mandalorians running through the streets would put a damper on expanding my business prospects. Now that you mention it, I've got a Separatist buyer who's been real pushy lately. More than usual. Keeps talking about something big they've got in the works. Could be connected to this hidden chain you're all worried about. Could be coincidence? Only one way to find out.
What do you suggest?
I just dropped a weapons shipment for this buyer. I'll shoot her a quick holo call, tell her I forgot something. That'll buy us time before she makes the pickup. Meanwhile, you two go to the drop point, wait for her to show up, and find out if she's in with these Mandalorians. Piece of cake.
Except for one thing. How do you know she won't run when she sees us?
Ah, you see, my buyer and I always arrange handoffs in the geothermal station outside of town. There's an old ventilation shaft that'll get you in and out completely unnoticed. Use that for the old element of surprise, and she'll never see you coming.
This better not be some kind of trap.
I understand your suspicion, really. I do. But I know a good deal when it's in front of me. I'll keep my ear to the ground while you're gone, see if I can pick up anything else that'll get you ready for this attack.
Do not let him out of your sight.
I'll just, do all my asking around from in here, I guess.